everything in between. But it's really, really interesting how technology is bringing us closer together.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk March Madness. I'm sure that you thought that Point Link or whatever it was called that beat Wisconsin today, that was a shocker.
I haven't watched any games yet. So you're telling me the news. And now tomorrow I will be watching games all day.
I will be in calls all day, hoping that some games, if we could start seeing some Cinderellas. Sienna almost had it, man. Almost. But talking about how you love March Madness.
So I love March Madness because, like I was telling you, I get into these block pools and brackets, and I love gambling, and I mean that's just the best part. Watching the games that makes it when you have money on the line. Obviously, that's where it gets more exciting. That's for any sport. Um, but yeah, no. As far as I like the March Madness. I love that. Yes, maybe the smaller teams can come through, but I don't know. There's some powerhouses this year, man. It's going to be tough for the dogs. It's going to be very tough for the dogs this
Well,
year.
thank goodness a 12 seed finally won. So last year, no high seed won in the round of the first round. So the only one was like an 8 seed or something. So it's great to see maybe some Cinderellas coming through.
Yeah,
Sienna almost had it. TCU won. So Jamie Dixon, good old Jamie, has a shot to beat Duke and make it to the Sweet 16.
Pitt's keeping Capel. Did you see that?
Yeah, Capel. I told you that was the most ridiculous thing. Except I don't know because no, they did not move to another coach.
He
It's
stinks.
so maybe they're just going to have the guys in the NAL run things. I don't know. I mean, the best team in college basketball. Who you picking to win it all?
I think it's either going to be Duke or Arizona.
I think it's not going to be Duke. It's not going to be Arizona. I'm going to pick Michigan.
Okay.
They look pretty good against Wisconsin, even though Wisconsin almost beat them.
But
And
you
that
remember
was
I told you Michigan, Arizona, Duke, and Florida. That's my final four.
And what about St. John's? Will St. John's do anything?
No,
5 seed.
no.
You'll get to see them tomorrow.
Yes.
The NCAA's are not in Pittsburgh this year, are they?
No, I think they're in Kansas City.
Kansas City. No, I mean, where are the East Regional set
Oh,
located?
East. I didn't even see. I knew
Uh,
the games in Kansas City, but they got the draft coming up. They ain't even worried about it. It's usually a lot of them are in Pittsburgh. So that's probably why.
so what's your prediction on the Steelers this year? You said 10-7.
I think at least, yeah, I think 10-7. I think Rogers comes back. He's got Michael Pittman now. He's got DK. He's got Rico Dowdle now with Warren. I like that. Darnell Washington will be back with his big ass. You got Fryermuth still, and who knows? I mean, let's see how the draft goes. I think they have to draft a young receiver. I think of a good ones there in the first round. I think they take a young receiver.
And what about Shador? This is his
Uh,
year.
uh,
Can you believe they didn't even consider Deion Sanders to be the coach of the Browns?
no, they don't want that.
But that would sell so many
Monken's probably
tickets.
going to be bad. I give Monken a year and a half over under, and he's out of there.
And then Cleveland hires someone else.
Yeah, Cleveland's the worst with football. And I said to somebody this morning, they said, "How do you hate the Pirates?" And I said, "I don't know how Browns fans do it. I gave up on the Pirates years ago. How the Browns fans haven't given up on the Browns is crazy to me.
Well, they're crazy. They love the Browns, but
I
I
don't
think they
know.
love the old Browns better than the new Browns.
Well, pre-Haslam, pre-Jimmy Haslam.
No, I'm talking pre when they moved the Ravens.
Oh,
That's the true Browns.
Art Modell.
Yep. Bring back Art Modell.
Didn't he get like death threats after he moved them?
And then think about, Indianapolis did the same thing for Baltimore Colts. And they got everyone that's lost a major team except Cleveland's done pretty well. Houston Texans, I think they overcame what Houston Oilers. They've won some games and they've been competitive.
They've been competitive. I mean, the fourth
Let's
one
talk
because
about, but let's another is Indian. Let's look at Baltimore Ravens. So they got a better team the second time after losing the Colts.
Yeah, but they did Max Crosby dirty recently. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
It's the Ravens. Come on now.
they're the worst too. I hope the Steelers run the AFC North, buddy. I hope they do. I think the Bengals will be. I don't think they'll do anything this year. I don't think the Browns will do anything this year. The Ravens could, but they talk about the Ravens every single year. Look, they
Yeah,
do.
they should never gotten rid of Harbaugh.
Well,
Harbaugh is going to be tough with the Giants.
he could be.
He has a good team coming in. We'll see. But again, the Cowboys, you're already seeing what he's going to do. He said he's going to walk all the way to the Super Bowl.
No,
Jerry Jones and the
no.
Dallas Cowboys against the Pittsburgh Steelers for the Super Bowl.
I
Would
don't know if
that be
Jerry
unbelievable?
Jones will be alive for the next time they're in a Super Bowl.
Jerry Jones has figured out a way to live forever, man.
He's probably been dead. Him and Al Davis.
Exactly. All right. So, latest news, nosleevenation.com. You'll have news for us soon, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you next week. That was a special simulcast on the O'Haley Show in the No Sleep